Hello, Faith Finders, and welcome to Creative Wednesday. My name is Pastor Betsy, and I am from Prince of Peace Lutheran Church in Roseville, Minnesota. We are so glad that you joined us today. I have been thinking about love and loving God and loving our neighbors. And because I like to create things, I looked around the house for things that I had, and I found a bunch of Legos, and so made a heart out of it. I bet you could come up with something really creative too, with Legos or blocks or anything else that you have at home. And we'd love to have you post your pictures on our Faith Finders Facebook page. This is all based on a verse that you learned first last Friday on Science Friday with Heather and Amanda. And I wanted to review that verse with you. So would you do these actions with me? First, we're going to make a heart with our fingers, like this, for love. The verse goes like this. Jesus says to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, and with all of your strength. And to love your neighbors as yourself. You can give yourself a big bear hug. Let's do it again, one more time. Jesus said to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Very good, Faith Finders. I have also just recently learned how to make a paper string of hearts, and I wanted to do that with you today. What you're going to need is some paper. I'm using newspaper, but you could use construction paper, or you could cut up a brown paper bag, or anything you have around the house. You'll also need scissors and a marker. What you do is cut a strip of paper. It doesn't matter how wide it is. And then you're going to start folding like this. First you fold one square like that, and then you go the other way, so it's like an accordion. And you go back and forth all the way down your strip for as many folds as you are able to make. So just like this. I bet you have been thinking about how do you love other people when you are staying home and are just surrounded by the people in your own house. And those are things that everybody is thinking about because we're in this new world, and so it's new for all of us, even for the grown-ups. So now I have this all folded, and if you unfold it, it goes like this. So you fold it back up again. Sometimes it's easier than other times, I think. Okay, and then what you're going to do is draw half a heart. So you're going to draw the top of the heart and the bottom of the heart from the point up like this. Now there are two really important things. You need this part and this part where you don't cut. Otherwise it will all fall apart. And you take your scissors and you're going to cut on these lines. Kind of round the edge right there. And then you're going to cut up here. A little bit. And look at that. I cut in the wrong place, and so I have separate hearts. But here you have two attached together. If I hadn't cut in the wrong place, I would have had more hearts attached. But you can make these out of other kinds of paper, like I did red ones out of construction paper, or bigger ones out of red hearts. And this one, which turned out the right way, says love God and love others. You might want to decorate these and hang them up in your house to remember how important it is to love one another. Or you could send it to somebody that you love. I also would like to ask you to start collecting recyclable things at your house that food and other things come in, because in the future weeks we're going to use this stuff to be creative. Thanks for being here today for Creative Wednesday. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Magic Thursday with Pastor Eric. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page so that you don't miss a single episode of Faith Finders Fun. Thanks. See you next time.